So in this video, I'll basically be going through some of the key definitions for bones and muscles. So the first definition we're going to look at is for cartilage. And cartilage reduces friction and absorbs compression. Next, we'll be looking at synovial fluid. This lubricates to reduce friction and provides nutrients to the cells of the cartilage. The next term is a joint capsule. And this surrounds the joint, as it's suggested by the name. It encloses the synovial cavity and the connecting bones. Okay, so to recap, cartilage reduces friction and absorbs compression. Synovial fluid lubricates to reduce friction and provides nutrients to the cells of the cartilage. And joint capsule surrounds the joint, encloses synovial cavity and the connecting bones. So a few more to go. These are all tied together. So the tendons attach bone to muscle. Ligaments attach bone to bone. This one's quite easy to remember. Ligaments are bone to bone, tendons are bone to muscle. Then we have a bicep muscle. This is just going to be something that contracts to bring about flexion or bending of the arm, while the tricep muscle is going to contract to cause extension or straightening of the arm. So these are very much antagonistic in the sense that bicep muscle, it contracts to bring about flexion or bending of the arm, while tricep muscle, it contracts to cause extension or straightening of the arm. So both of these muscles are being contracted, but they have completely opposite or polar opposite effects. Okay, so next, this is where a diagram should come in. I'll first explain the definitions and then write the diagram. There's three important bones that we should know. There's a humerus, which acts as a lever that allows anchorage of the muscles of the elbow Next, there's the radius, which acts as a lever for the bicep muscle. So this is starting to sort of tie in everything together. So as we could see in the previous, before I refresh this page, the bicep muscle contracts in order to cause flexion of the arm, and the radius acts as a lever for the bicep muscle. And then we have the ulna, or the ulna, and it acts similarly as a lever for the tricep muscle. So this is already tying together the radius and the bicep muscle and the ulna to the tricep muscle. So this last part, I'm just going to draw two simple diagrams in order to demonstrate what these things look like. So there's really a long sort of bone like this, another bone that goes somewhat like this, and another bone that's like this. So this is, here's the humerus, this is the radius, and then this is the ulna. And then to show the biceps and the triceps and the tendons and ligaments, and draw another diagram that looks somewhat like this, and like this, and like this, and somewhat like this. So we can label this the bicep. The back portion here is the tricep, which contracts to straighten the arm. Then we have a tendon, and then we have these, which are bone to bone connections, so they're ligaments. These are tendons, so they're bone to muscle connections. And then we have something that's not very important. Well, the IB syllabus does not require it, and it's called a bursa. And that's going to be it for this video.